Hey guys, my name is Corey DG. I'm the Director of Funding here at Lexington Capital. Today I'm going to be speaking about 9 to 5 versus sales careers. Really, the biggest difference that I see is that in your typical 9 to 5, right, you're trading your time for dollars, right? And there's only so much time in a day that can equate to so many dollars, right? So in that sense, you're pre-labeling your worth, right? You're going into the day knowing how much you're going to make that day, knowing that if I show up to work for 8 hours, I'm going to make my clean $250. In a sales career, you get paid for your value, what you get to bring back to the company, right? So in that comes a whirlwind of different opportunities. By bringing extra value to the company in the sales role, it's going to create more income for you, right? So I don't go into my day pre-labeled with how much money I'm going to make. I'm going to be able to make however much value I bring into my company as an entrepreneur here at Lexington. It's very powerful not having a ceiling as an individual. It really creates a different environment. It really creates a bit of a lifestyle change around what you're doing, right? Because in how much effort I'm putting in on a daily basis could significantly impact the future of my income, the future of my family's well-off being, the future of how I may retire when I'm early on 50 years old with tons of money in the bank because I did the right things now. That being said, 9 to 5 isn't all bad. You know, the sales role isn't for everybody, right? So a lot of people like to speak on a work-life balance, right? And if that's where your mentality is, maybe the 9 to 5 is really your goal, right? But if you have a greater goal in your mind that you're willing to sacrifice now and delay your gratification to get the results that you know that you're yearning for, then sales may be the role for you. Another huge change in a 9 to 5 employee versus your sales employee that's based off their performance, it tends to create an individual that's constantly striving for more, constantly striving for better, constantly reaching for the ceiling. When you have a 9 to 5, right, it's typically a job that more people than not could do. Once you get in the groove of it, it's pretty straightforward. Your day is pretty typical and routine, and whatever it is, 5 o'clock comes around, you go home, and that's it for the day, right? With your sales role, my day doesn't end at 5 o'clock, right? My second win starts at 5 o'clock, where my second batch of clients, my guys that don't answer during the day because they're too busy, my training of myself, my social media messaging, right? There's so much more to the day after the 5 o'clock because I'm striving for more, right? It forces me to be the best version of myself and reach for the ceiling in every aspect of life. Creating the individual to be a successful salesman creates an individual that is powerful and it impacts individuals when they walk into the room. So really, in conclusion, guys, right, the career 9 to 5 versus the sales career, they both have their pros and cons, right? You're gonna have your pros and cons in either direction. It really just comes from within on what's gonna genuinely make you happy, right? And it tends to be that person that chooses more of a sales career is a confident person, somebody that's always reaching for the stars, somebody that might not be content with where they're at, where your 9 to 5 guy might just be content with what's going on in life, with this is how much money I'm going to make a year and it'll allow me to provide for my family, and that makes me happy. I get to spend more time with my family, and that's where these people are at. This is what it comes down to in deciding really whether you want to go towards a 9 to 5 or if you want to go towards a sales career. At the end of the day, the sales career is going to become more of a lifestyle, and you really can't help that. If you want to be a successful salesman, you really have to buy in. You really have to re-engineer who you are and how you think as a person in order to be successful in the role. That all being said, again, my name is Corey DG, Director of Funding. Looking forward to giving you guys a ton more content like this. Give us a like, subscribe. Looking forward to seeing you guys on the next one.